things I want to talk about. The first thing I want you to ask yourself, please. Now, let me say this to you, because I take time to do this every day. When I get up here, I expect you to take time to write notes when I'm talking too. You go to church, hopefully, and take notes. Get your phone out, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the question I have for everyone. Do you really know your worth? Do you really know your worth? See, a lot of you say, man, listen, maybe I'm not capable of it. Maybe because, I was born in a family and I'm the youngest of 8, I'm the youngest of 5, and it was just my mom. We didn't have much. But that has anything to do with your worth. That has nothing to do with your worth. See, it doesn't matter where you came from. It's a matter of what you do with what you have. See, if you take and understand that you're worth a diamond, it's the reason I played that song. See, diamonds shine. Everybody wants to be a diamond. Everybody wants to be the shining star. But the question is, you have that same diamond inside of you. Some of you lay dormant, you get on the call, you don't turn your cameras on, but you want to make $100,000 a year. I don't understand how it correlates. Let me tell you why. Because imagine if there is no Doug, there is no Ramon, there is no David, and it's your organization. What you gonna do this with your organization? Hey y'all, this Donaldo. I ain't gonna turn my camera on as the leader. I'm gonna just sit there. See, you know what that does? You're not preparing for being where you are. You know why you where you are today? This is one of my famous lines. You where you are today because that's the person you saw yourself as. I need y'all to write it down. You where you are today because that's the person you saw yourself as. How do you expect to lead a $100,000 organization, a $500,000 organization? And please don't take this person, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just teaching. If you can't even turn your cameras on, that means you're not preparing to win, to be that next leader. You're not preparing for your organization to be 114 people on the camera every Monday morning, every Tuesday morning, every Wednesday morning. Yeah, I know, Donaldo, today was a bad day. I'll give you today. But ladies and gentlemen, going forward, everybody should have their camera on. You are part of the #1 agency in all of senior life. But also, let me tell you what it does. And Doug charged it to me. This is not Doug Blake saying this. That means you don't respect the leaders that Doug puts on this thing every day. Because if Ron Powell was up here, would you have your camera turned off? Now, would you?
No.
No, you probably wouldn't, ladies and gentlemen. You probably wouldn't. So if Doug, the #1 agent, he is the #1 agent. Don't get it twisted. And he gonna stay the #1 agent in all of senior life. And he takes the time to put people in front of you that give you everything. Again, do you know your worth, ladies and gentlemen? I just wanted y'all to think about that. Because whatever you think about the most, you will become. If you don't see yourself worthy of being a $100,000 earner, $250,000 earner, I don't care. Yeah, your mother was a single mom and she took care of you. You got a baby, you got 3 babies. Man, your man left you, your brother left you, your girlfriend left you. Ain't nobody there. You stand in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's temporary, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because I'm that person. I'm that person. See, I got goals all around my house that everywhere I go, I speak my life. I speak my life. I'm very careful with the words that come out from my tongue because I see myself worthy of $1 million. I see myself worthy of $2 million. Write it down. By this time next year, Powerhouse definitely will be a 1.1 million plus organization. And it ain't about me. It's about everybody else making money. It's about everybody else changing their lives. It's about everybody else changing their community. You are the reason your neighborhood can be totally different. You are the reason that your family can be totally different, ladies and gentlemen. Let's step up. Let's step up. Let's become the diamond. I understand you're going through the fire right now. You're going through the headaches. But do you understand how a diamond really becomes what it becomes? It has to burn off a lot of mess. It has to deal with a lot of heat. It has to deal with a lot of pressure. The pressure you dealing with, you ought to start jumping and celebrating. I ain't trying to preach, but I'm teaching you the fact. When I'm going through stuff, man, I get excited. I get crazily excited because I said, man, that means I'm going to shine much brighter on the other side. That means my victory is on the other side. I'm going to win. The organization right now, we're stagnated. I'm going to be true. We're stagnated around 300,000. And I tell the group, man, that means we're ready to go to 500,000. Some around here acting crazy in my house. I'm totally different. Everybody thinks I'm crazy because I know the victory of 500,000 is here. See, I celebrate it before it comes. I get excited before it comes because I write the vision, I make it plain so that who sees it will run. That even if it tarries, that means even if it takes a long time, his word can't come back void. So some of y'all who's shy, who say y'all shy, who's chilling, relax, you need to step it up. Let's step it up, all right? So I just wanted to say that, man, listen, I just believe somebody needs to know you're worthy. You're worth more than what you think you are. Don't let people see you and say, oh, you ain't, no, I'm worthy. I'm walking in the person that I am, that I see myself as. Because if not, why do you come here every day? Just for a social club? We're not a social club. I don't think Doug built a social club. There's plenty of people you can go help who are homeless. Why not make a difference in your life? Don't waste your years, months, time just sitting on a camera. Not willing to participate, not willing to go to the front of the crowd, not willing to be the leader. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of your families are dependent on you. They're waiting on you. Your wife lays next to you, waiting on you to save her. And I'm getting emotional because you've been lying to her for the longest of time. Your husband, you've been telling your husband you're going to go all in, and he's still waiting. All he thinks is you're wasting time every day, getting on these conference calls. You going out in the field. You say you're working, but nothing is changing in your household. But instead of you sitting there in front of a TV, giving them all that money, watching TV and celebrating people who are already millionaires. When are you going to commit to yourself? See, your commitment level don't have to be, I'm going to do 10,000 a month. Can you imagine if everybody in the Blake group that does 5,000 in production a month? Do you know where we will probably be at as an organization? We will set the bar crazily. Probably be at 3 million plus. What's never been done. But I need you to come off the bench, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to wake up. I need you to find that little girl who's crying inside of you, that says she wants victory, that says she deserves it, that says, from day one, I've always taught my daughter this. I don't ever want you to depend on a man. I want you to bring the whole damn table when you come. He better bring another table. We ain't no half. He bring, you bring the whole table. So when he come meet you, he better come prepared. As a man, what are you prepared to bring to the table? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to step up. It's time to step up. So I'm done.